Take 3. Tonight, we're doing another Eternal Evolution character deep dive. I almost screwed that up. We're going to be doing Rakana. Now, Rakana is an assassin. There's not a whole lot of assassins in the game. But she's got an interesting kit. So, she's not as intuitive as you would believe. And the assassins are actually really quite... I find them to be quite good in this game. Let's get my head out of the way. So, there's not a whole lot, like I said. So, if you look here, on my free-to-play account, there's only 2. And if you add in Bailey, which you're going to see in the footage, there's 3. So, really limited. What I forgot in the footage is to where you're going to use Rakana. Let's briefly touch on that now. So, you can use Rakana in the story mode. There are going to be assassin-specific nodes in the Elite campaign that you're going to have to use assassins in. You're going to need at least 2 of them. So you're going to have to develop both your assassins if you're free to play, if you're not going to have Bailey. I actually use Rakana in my on my free to play account in the faction mine, faction soul mine for Wenfear. As well, Twilight Lands, you are going to have assassin-specific nodes. So, if you don't have Bailey, you can get it done with 2. You know, you don't get the full benefit of the 3-man team, or three assassin synergy, but you will get some benefit. So, you can use Rakana and Randall to effect in the Twilight Lands. As well, let's just have a peek here. I don't know if she's on my team. No, she is not. So this is my... you can use her in Terradome. And I actually was using her in Terradome before I got Daniel. So if you don't have Randall... See, there's Randall there. Just sub in your Rakana. She works just as fine. Her and Randall are both kind of plug and play. They're both good characters. Assassins are very good at getting to the back lines. Which will... we're not going to really discuss that in this video. But I'm telling you right now. So let's go straight into the gameplay to teach you guys, or to help you guys gear and build your Rakana so that you get the most out of her kit. Now pay close attention to the build because it is a little bit complex. Alright? Okay. Let's dive right in. Rakana. As you see, even on my pay to win account, I've got them all immortal, but there are only 3. So... you're either going to probably use Randall or Rakana if you're free to play. You're definitely going to use Bailey if you're pay to win. So, let's dive into Rakana.
Your life ends here.
Kind of a cool character. She is the bane of everyone's existence in Soul Mine and, well, I guess mainly Soul Mine. Haven't really run into a whole lot of Rakanas in story. But Rakana is easy to gear and also quite complex. So we're going to go straight to my gear, which is what 95% of you came for. The other 5% came from my sweet Canadian voice. So bear with me with how I gear my Rakana and how I recommend you gear her until after we're, fully through it before you start blasting me in the comments. But she's an assassin. So like an assassin damage dealer, you want to get crit rate up around 65 to 75, and then you want to put as much into crit damage and attack as possible. But there's some caveats in her kit. So I'm going to show you exactly how I build her, and then we'll go over her kit. So hands, obviously, crit rate gloves. Crit rate gloves is the best way to get your crit rate up to that 65, 75. Now, if you can get really, really good crit rate rolls on your secondaries and you can hit that number without needing crit rate gloves, then go crit damage primary, right? So just wiggle the stats until you get what works for you. It's just easier just to lay out that 40% crit rate on your gloves, and then it gives you so much more wiggle room to hit it in the rest of your gear. Headpiece, attack primary, right? Yeah. Feet, yes. That is HP primary feet. One, because she has a part of her kit that relies on her having higher HP And 2, just passively, she's pretty squishy, so it's nice to have that HP. And then up top, you'll see that I looked for primarily HP and crit rate secondaries. And this one just happens to have crit damage too, and attack, which is nice. But plus 2 rolls on HP, plus 1 HP, plus 1 crit, plus 1 crit, HP. And then what? We got some crit damage on that one, a little bit more HP, crit damage, attack, right? Attack, HP, attack. So, and that's a really nice hand. Very nice hand. So you do want some HP on her kit. If we get out of here, you can see that I've got mine at not high, but about 840,000 health, which might be high for an attacker. And the reason why, and I'm going to jump straight to it, the reason why you want a little bit of HP is because of her exclusive. And her kit is just messed up linguistically. So when attacking an enemy, if the attacker's HP, so if Rakkana's HP is at least 25%, so or more, 25% higher than the enemy's, the attack recovers an additional 54 energy. Now, it doesn't say which attack. It just says the attack. So does that mean she's constantly regaining energy, or is there a specific attack that she's got to make in order to proc that? Like a lot of SS's, I'd say 10, but don't go higher than 10. At 10, it just goes up to 90 energy. And then at 20 goes up to 125 energy if when she attacks, her HP is at least 25% higher than the target. Now, I am going to jump because there is a skill right here where if you look at the talent effect, or the modifier as I call it, it says regenerates an additional 100 energy after casting Assault. There is nowhere in her kit where there's a skill called Assault. So I'm almost thinking that is this. Assault is her exclusive skill, although I don't know when that happens. So, and if that is the case, then if she's adding 100 energy, if you are 25% higher in HP, then it's going to be 154 energy, 190 energy, 225 energy gained at each exclusive limit break. So for that reason, and if you don't care, if you don't have her exclusive unlocked, if you're not going to run it, then just run her straight, just pile up on the attack. But I think once you get her immortal, you do have to take HP into consideration when you're building your Rakana. All right, so once again, for the last time, crit rate, gloves, or crit damage, depending on your stats, right? Make it fit. But attack percent primary head, HP percent primary boots, and then look for secondaries, HP, crit rate, crit damage, attack, right? But try to get some HP on all your stuff because she's going to target attack dealers mainly, or attackers mainly, and they're going to have lower HP, just for comparison, Look, there's Randall, he's 600,000, right? I'm going to go all here. I'm going to go real quick. What is Daniel? 849, so Daniel's got a little bit more HP. Who else is a really good? Let's go look at like an Emma and a Ravenna. 640, 530, 648, right? Get the point. So my Rakana is definitely going to get the job done against those characters. So
Your life ends.
now that the complex part is out of the way, well, actually, let's get onto the really easy stuff. So talent modifiers, get all the big dogs. If you're not gonna get a Bailey, if you're just not gonna get Bailey, yeah, go ahead. I'd say this is one of the characters you can load up on the attack ones, right? And there is an argument to go HP, although as you just saw, my HP was, except for Daniel, which was just higher than me, My Rakkana's HP was higher than every attacker that we looked at. So, spend into these at your own comfort level. Now, the skills. So her ultimate, burrow underground, moves in front of a target, deals 550 attack as damage, percent attack as damage. If you kill the target, this Rakana, which is also known as Apex Predator, will immediately pounce, which is her second ability. And then the talent effect, additionally causing additional, messy language, causes additional damage according to the rate of the target's lost HP. So if the target you're attacking has lower HP, which synergizes with her exclusive, with her kit, the more HP lost, the damage to the target will receive, the more HP lost, the damage the target will receive, up to 130% damage can be caused. Man, that's like Yoda built this kit. So it sounds like you can top out at 130% more damage based on the lost HP of who you're targeting. Man, my brain, the dissonance is stunning. Now pounce. So if you kill the target using your ultimate, you're immediately going to pounce. But it says when the battle starts, Rakana will quickly move and jump out of the ground. Will quickly move and jumps out of the ground. So she quickly moves and jumps out of the ground behind the enemy with the lowest defense, which is likely not going to be a tank. It's going to be an attacker. And she deals 450% attack damage, percent of attack damage. She cannot be targeted while moving because, she's underground. And as you see, the limit breaks, they go up to 500, 550, 575. And then it says, regenerates an additional 100 energy after causing assault. It's almost like pounce is also assault. So, messy. So her ultimate, she moves in front of a target, deals a bunch of damage. If she kills it, she moves underground, moves behind a damage dealer, and it has to be assault. And this is what is tied with your exclusive, which is weird. You would think that her main skill is tied to the exclusive, but her main skill is called Bayonet Charge. And then regenerate an additional 100 energy after casting it if your HP is at least 25% higher than your target's. Her next skill, this one's a little bit more straightforward. Rakana uses a hard rock horn to hit the target, dealing 250% attack as damage. Very straightforward. The talent modifier, add an extra attack. It will deal damage equal to 5% of the enemy's max HP. And this damage will not exceed 50% of Rakana's attack. So as you see, my Rakana has 40,000 attack. It's really, if you do the talent modifier, really she's only going to be doing another maximum up to 20,000 attack, which is not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Just a little damage boost, not a whole lot. And then this is not a passive. She does not have a passive. All right, so Rakana does not have a passive, just all skills. So her hard shell can withstand a lot of damage. This sounds like a passive though. Casting a skill, so any skill, which includes the ultimate, grants 150% defense for 4 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds. And then the talent, if Rakana had killed enemies during the battle, the duration of the defense buff is increased to 6 seconds. 4 seconds to 6 seconds, so hardly nothing, really. The talent modifier is almost nothing. At a more 100% extra more defense when her defense is really, really low. So that's Rakana in a nutshell. A really odd kit. It's straightforward, but you almost got to be a language professor to parse how it all works. Needless to say, she benefits from HP. She benefits from defense. She basically wants all the stats. But you do want to pump up her HP a bit. So let's look. So my Rakana has, what, 840 HP. If I was to remove this, I still need Sun Signet. Let's see, I don't have attack, but here's extra attack with an HP. So if I replace it with that, what does that drop her? Ooh, yeah, see? It takes her HP down to 660. Now, remember, she needs to be 25% or higher. So 660, while higher than a lot of the damage dealers we looked at, is nowhere near 25% higher. So HP boots it is. Where is it? There it is. Replace. So yeah, so this video is actually really informative because there's like, it's just a messy kit, and since we're so limited on assassins, most of you are likely going to run her, right? So what should we use as the word of the day? The word of the day is iguana. Have fun spelling that. Put iguana in the comments of this video, and it will let me know that you made it to the end, and I will thank you profusely. So please do that. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for bearing with me on this one. If you found this video informative in any way, give it a like, pass it around, share it around. If not, that's fine. Till next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.